Magic Mike feels like he had a magical night. 2 knockdowns scored against top 10 bantamweight Joshua Greer.
I was never high on Joshua Greer. Happy for him. Meaning Plania.
Right there.
All right, let's talk. This is all live, real time. I'm going to get you some highlights. Oh, wait, here we are. And we're going to talk about what this means for the 118-pound, 122-pound division. It's significant upset. And in my opinion, I kind of thought that he was going to lose this fight. For some strange reason, I was like, Joshua Greer going to lose. Especially with this Filipino fighter. What do you want to call it? Renaissance, resurgence, I guess, my bad. Look at that quick-ass left hook. And the thing is, he kept hitting him with the same punch. I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. We cover every single major fight live. First fight of 4 cards I'm going to be covering this week. It's Wednesday boxing, then Sunday. No, Thursday boxing, then Sunday boxing. Saturday is UFC. So Joshua Greer is no longer number 1 ranked at 118 pounds by the WBO. He was supposed to fight, who is it, Jason Moloney, on the undercard of Inoue versus Joel Casimero, who is friends and under the same managerial banner as Plania. Sean Gibbons, right? So, here, let's go look it up real quick. Now, I was looking for the full fight between... Oh, wait, let's listen in. Please subscribe.
So, Mike Plania, Magic Mike.
Magic Mike.
Overcame abject poverty in General Santos City in the Philippines. Has himself what he feels will be announced as a signature win. Let's hear what Mark Chinook and the judges have to say about that.
Can't wait to hear the cards. They was some bullshit earlier.
Here inside MGM Grand, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Dave Moretti has it 94-94. Tim Cheatham has it 96-92. Patricia Morse Jarman has it 97-91. For your winner by majority decision, Magic Mike Plania!
Not quite sure what Dave Moretti was watching with the wide spread, 97-91 and 96-92. Far more legitimate. We just watched with 2 knockdowns scored by Mike Plania, but the right guy won it. It comes by majority decision, and we will hear from... And that is a big win
let's talk.
For the Filipino.
Let's talk. So they're going to go on a commercial break. And then, they're going to have the post-fight interview. Dave Moretti been on some bullshit. In fact, he had hold on. He had this fight right here. The Antonio DeMarco versus Giovanni Santillan fight, 95-95 earlier in the night. And then tonight with the Joshua Greer, who was down in rounds 1 and 6, he had it 94-94. Like, what the fuck is up with him tonight? There's no crowd noise, remember that. There's no crowd or nothing like that. So, looking at the rankings before they come back from commercial break, let's go check it out. Joshua Greer was the number 1, was he number 1 contender? He was number 1 contender. When you're WBO, you're number 1 contender. And he would have had the chance if he would have won the night and if he would have beat Jason Moloney when they were to fight. The winner of him versus Jason Moloney were going to fight, hold on, that bat.
8 minutes to save you 15% or more on car insurance. Special night for Magic.
He would have got a shot at 2 belts.
From the same hometown as Manny Pacquiao.
And I wonder if they're going to do the same thing with...
victory tonight, Bernardo.
Let's listen in.
And the celebration does not stop here. Ramon Falgi will translate for us. Now, he comes in here, he drops Josh Greer, the #1 contender in the world, and he comes away with the win. What does this victory mean for him?
Unsa daw ang ibig sabihin ng pagkadaugan ni Mike?
Mon, para sa una mon, pasalamat ko sa Ginoo nato mon. O sa akong mga team, coach, manager, coach trainer, coach Moro, and JC Manangkel. My team dyan. Thank you, Lord. Boss, salamat sa nagtuo sa kuha. God is great.
First of all, I want to thank all my managers, Sunman team, and everything. This is gonna change my life.
You went from washing cars, 10 cents a car, and here you are with an opportunity now after beating the #1 contender. You were in the ring as a sparring partner against Jonriel Casimero, one of the champions. Do you feel ready to fight for a world title and win?
Yeah, para sa kuha mon. Di ko magdali, paabot ko sa akong manager, sa akong trainer, paabot ko sila. Paabot ko sa team, pero really ko, trikinsa, pero paabot ko sa akong manager.
I'm always ready, but I'll wait for my managers for the fight.
Well,
for the decision.
congratulations on a great performance tonight, and we look forward to seeing you once again, Joe. What an upset.
So much emotion, too, attached to it, as we just saw the tears of joy from Mike Plania. That was a sensational win by him. Mark Kriegel, when we met with him yesterday, he was bubbling up with confidence.
All right, so let's talk. Where did I leave off? So I'm guessing that he won't be made #1. Plania is ranked by the IBF and the WBA at 122 pounds. Now, what I want to say about Joshua Greer really quick is when I look at guys that could potentially move up from 115 to 118, and even if Joshua Greer were to go to 122, unfortunately, he has to go all the way back to the drawing board. How old is Joshua Greer? 26 years old? He's now 22-2-1 with 12 KOs from Chicago. He just doesn't. This was a robbery right here, in my opinion. I know people say a close fight can't be a robbery, but that man definitely right there shouldn't have won. Solid card, though, but what I'm saying is this. I don't see him being able to compete with the top guys at 122 as it stands right now, or the guys at 118 or at 115 if they were to move up. Now, where does he go next? They got to rebuild. Now, do they go forward with the Plania versus Jason Moloney for the mandatory for Inoue versus Casimero? Now, as we talked about and as they talked, they said they're pretty much in the same camp. So how does that work?
Things to expect in
Sports Center. Let me turn that off.
Also, with the
there's questions right there that have to be raised. I just don't want to hear I'm glad that Joshua Greer, we haven't heard from him. There's not any corona excuses. Well, I didn't have all like fighters in this day and age. You got to be ready, man. But I don't want to ramble on. I'm going to give this card a C, not a C minus, not a C plus, but you know what? I'm going to give it a C plus because the first fight, despite the controversy, it was entertaining, for boxing fans. And the last fight, let me tell you, before the Greer knockdown in round 1, I was falling asleep. So that shit woke me back up. So right there, compared to the first and second cards, this was a pretty good card, and they're going to be getting better as time goes along. Also, you're going to be having Gerald Big Baby Miller returning. That's the rumor. July the 9th against a TBA. And no, it's likely not going to be a Carlos Takam because when was the last time he fought? I don't even remember the last time Big Baby Miller fought, to be honest with you. And I probably, was his HBO fight? I don't remember. No, when he fought on the zone against the fucking Dijon something. Dinu. I think that was his last fight. Or was it? Well, I don't remember. I am going to be here on Thursday. Probably not Thursday, actually. Damn, I'm going to have to cover the Pedraza fight on Friday morning because I'll have to do something Thursday night. I'm going to hoop with the homies. So I'm going to cover that. Then Sunday, you have Emmanuel Navarrete's card. UFC, I'm going to be covering that on Saturday. So, yeah, boxing, it's on being televised, but I'm not ready to say boxing is back. You dig me? I'm TstreeT Controversy with FightView360.com. We cover every single major fight live. Please subscribe.